So, okay, family, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending wherever you're watching me from today. Today is a little bit a free day for me because today in Portugal it's a public holiday, so it's a little bit free. So yeah, I just say let me drop this update for my people, for my families who are willing to travel to Europe, to the Asia, and also to the America. So I just want to put this as an advice to you people. Yeah. So before you travel, you need to plan ahead. You need to plan ahead before you travel. Before you do this your passport, this your traveling passport, this your traveling document, you need to plan ahead. You need to plan ahead. At least you need a year. You need 1 year to plan your trip. You need to plan ahead. Yes, I know some people because they have the money in the bank account, so they can just decide to wake up one day and say, "Oh, today I am going to travel. I'm traveling to Europe. I'm traveling to one of the Asia countries. I'm traveling to America. I'm traveling to Canada. I'm traveling to Australia. I'm traveling to New Zealand. I'm traveling to. They just wake up and say they want to travel, but they never plan the trip. Before you travel, you have to plan your trip. At least let it be take a whole 1 year to plan your trip, to know what you are going to do there. It's not just going there without no plan because you have the money in your bank account. So, like, I would like to advise people, like people in Africa, we believe a lot more in education. Education is very good. It's good and nice. Education is profitable. It's favorable. Yes, but let me tell you something. Like our system of education in Africa is a little bit different from the system of education that you're going to meet in the Europe or in the Asia or in the American or every whatever part of the world. Our system of education is a little bit different because we do not partake more on the practical aspect of education, the practical aspect of skills. We only participate in the theoretical aspect of the skills that we are learning in the higher institution. But it's not just like that in the other states of the world. It's a little bit different because we specialize basically on theoretical aspect of education, while the other aspect of the world specialize on practical aspect of education. So what I'm trying to say is that our educational system in Africa is a little bit different from the educational system of the Western world, because the Western world is only with a lot of practicals. As they are going to the school, they are working. So the working serves as a practical experiment for them. So they are not only in the aspect of the theory, but also the practical aspect of the particular profession that they are learning. And so, but in Africa, it's a little bit different. Africa, we specialize on only the theoretical aspect of whatever profession that we are learning. You understand? So if you are planning to travel abroad, maybe for school or maybe just for traveling, or maybe you for a greener pasture, please, I would like to advise you, if you have been to the university in Africa, you went to school, so my only advice for you is for you to get a hand skill attached to your education. It's very important. Just get a hand skill attached to your education. These are the things that will make you to be able to set up your life very fast immediately as you arrive. That particular hand skill, because I tell you, that's your certificate that you have in Africa. It cannot be upgraded immediately. When you get to the Western world, you still have to go through a lot of process. Your certificate cannot be upgraded immediately. You understand me? So you have to go through a lot of process, and you will have to study more again. You have to. You can. It could be you do a 2 years course, you do a 3 years course. You'll be able to upgrade that your certificate to a Western world standard. So by so doing, it will be difficult for you to get a job, because when you arrive, you are going to think of how you're going to get a work permit. To get a work permit is not easy. It's not an easy task to get a work permit in the Western world, or in America, in Asia, in every part of the world. As people coming from Africa, it's very difficult to get a work permit, unless maybe you came in as a student. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say, before you go through your travel, before you need to plan ahead, like 1 year. You can use a year to plan your trip. You can use a year to plan your travel. Get your skills done. You have to be confident of yourself. Get a skill. A skill apart from education, apart from your educational career, you need to get a skill, a handcraft that will enable you to sit up immediately as you get here. Because without that handcraft, it will be very difficult. That's why you see a lot of people when they come, they just come with only a certificate of education, maybe university. This is difficult. That's why you see a lot of people, when they come, they go through the asylum process. because that is the only way you'll be able to get a work permit to be able to start up life. But when you have a hand skilled job, that you have a handcraft, that people that is in high demand, when immediately you come, it will take you 2-3 months. You must get a job. You must get a job. Let me say, for instance, now you are you have a handcraft in the aspect of fashion, like let me say tailoring. You do designers things, clothes. You know how to sew very well. There are people who need this. There are a lot of companies. There are a lot of private entrepreneurs who need people who knows how to sew clothes, who knows how to sew trousers, who knows how to sew hoodies. Just like this, there are a lot of private enterprises who needs these people to work for them, even if not working under contract, but just to work, and they are getting paid as a black job. You understand? And also, if you are into the aspect of styling, like hairdressing, salon, barbing.